It is in there.
But gosh. Oh!
Ooh.
There's blood.
Don't film there. Now this Teflon tape doesn't stick to anything, but I figured out you could use it to seal pipes. Somebody's gonna tell me I'm doing this wrong. They're gonna tell me that I should have folded it into an origami first, and then
I agree.
taking it on a trip to Disneyland, and then
I would like to see that as well.
taking it out to dinner.
I don't want that.
Took it to see Jurassic Park 1, not 2. Then that's the right way. Okay, so here we go. Grab a croissant wrench here. Here's our compression to barb adapter. This into the nut like this. Now make sure, it's got a shoulder here, so make sure it's centered in the hole. Now we're gonna be sealing brass to brass, so we gotta give it kind of a oomph. Here's our hookup. That's beautiful. You want the water to follow the hose down and go right into your shoe. That's your goal here, because it cools you off. Now I did with my left foot because I'm left-handed. Let's put this on here. This is cool because now when you go to open your hose, the faucet's upside down. So it's going to be righty open.
Okay.
Just remember that. From a top-down perspective. Now if you're laying under the hose, it stays the same. And the angle, it just happened to tighten that. It's right there. This just stabs onto this barb right here, like that, and it's installed now. It'll never come undone. Now let's grab a piece of wire and make a zip tie. I forgot zip ties. Look how big my hands are, guys. This is a full-size Leatherman. Let's see. Now you know why the wife married me, but let's see if it can cut wire. It can. Cool. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't. It's full size. What is this? Just throw it out in the desert. The animals will eat it.
I'll grab it later.
Let's hook up the cat water to here. What is that?
It's just rope that disintegrated.
That rope was probably sealing all these openings because there's no caulking. It was a drip rope. Oh, this line actually becomes wildly more flexible in the sun, just like you, honey. We'll plug this in right here. Before we run out of water, let's go turn her on. I've suddenly realized an error in my ways here is there's no way to isolate each line. And we got a 1/4-inch tube valve here. I heard it pressurize, or I saw it.
That's a lot of turns.
Yeah, they like that. Okay, so I don't see any leaks up there. Dry as a bone. Solar system's working better. We're already able to run the cooler. This little 2-top cooker, we're living in luxury now. Yeah. She fries up all the bacon and gets a bunch of grease, and then we throw the potatoes in the grease. So I got your mom's splitter.
Oh.
She gave us this. Wait.
All right.
Okay. Okay, that's looking good. Now we got.
Looks good. Looks normal.
Hang on, we got this valve, this valve, this valve, this valve, and this valve.
No one will be able to work her.
So here's what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up this one now and see if we got any leaks. I don't see any leaks. Okay, this one's open. This one's open. Let's screw our cat water here. See if that works.
You did it.
Okay, now I got cat water. Now let's hook up our garden hose. Everything's looking good now. Damn. Damn, it's hot. Yeah, we got a hose gun right here.
Is that the one we pulled the little washer out of?
Oh. We're gonna have to steal the washer out of that.
You have one of those tools in your pocket.
It's hot. Ooh, this thing's trying to crack on me if I pull it out. If I can get it.
Maybe we'll just have to do the thumb over the hole kind of deal.
What are we, teenagers? It's just a little bit crusty.
It looks really good.
Looks kind of graphic. This is that cop again.
Stop.
That cop's been painting their whole department. I thought I recognized that.
Excuse me?
No, they had it on the news. It's probably awful.
It's not that serious. You just get a shower at the same time. No.
What?
The camera.
You think I'm 5? Ah. Feel that? Feels good.
It's all over the camera.
Okay. Did you get
Are
on
the
the lens?
lenses dirty?
Let me see.
Oh.
Come on. Okay. What's this?
Wow.
2 on the nose.
That's good
So
find.
8, so that up to 10. Some Hardy backer. That's a quarter, probably a 1/4 inch. Remember when the realtor said that they didn't need it to have, they had no use for air conditioning?
Yeah.
But here's the air conditioning
It's not hot enough.
parts. Yeah. Oh, it's hot enough. She was lying. How about this? Do you think we could use this? This? How thick do you think that is?
There is
Quit
like
taking-
wood framing all the way back there.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Let's go somewhere else.
The second I meet any resistance, I change directions. I'm like a Roomba.
Look at this.
Okay. That's pretty good right there.
It's the slice off of the other piece of wood.
That's perfect. Let's just use this. Is there a snake underneath?
No, nope.
I don't know why I think if I go fast, I'm going to trick the snake. Aha! Caught you slipping. Caught you Caught you
Slipping.
slipping.
So stupid. Why'd you do that?
While we're in here, here's the cooler panels. I'll take the big one.
Okay.
Is there any snacks behind it?
You're meeting resistance in the bushes.
I know, I'm gonna have to change directions in a second.
Watch out for the hill.
Shut up. Let me just pull up my pants.
You've been in the heat too long.
Gonna jump this cooler up this ramp. Oh, look, we had lots of extra clips.
Good.
Everything was cool. It's a good thing I changed the pattern up 17 times and it looks like dookie now. How about this stuff? Is any of this a trip hazard?
Yes, but just go forward anyway.
I want to spend 2 seconds fixing that. Okay. Yeah, that's good there. Your measurement was spot on. And look, if we wanted to get fancy, we could trim that board.
Yeah. Or we could step on it, flip the whole thing out of the window.
Yeah, when you're done with it, like when winter comes,
Yeah. Fuck.
you kick flip it.
Or when we're done with it.
Yeah, when you're done with it, we can just kick flip it out of the window
Yeah.
in the wintertime. It's perfect.
Screw that thing. You'll never need it again.
Right. The cooler's in the window, and that's not an innuendo.
God.
Look over here, we're missing the stem for this. Does it look like it's just been crammed full of something else? Let's use jet mode. It's appropriate because this is an airport.
That makes sense.
Look at the dirt. Should we have like had this sideways so we could have rinsed it out? Like two steps behind everything right now. It'll also be interesting to see if it leaks, so I'm gonna fill her up with water.
There's a big bug.
Saw that big bug. He'll come around again. There he is. Going the long way around this time.
I'm going for a ride.
This is last ride. Last ride of Big Bug.
Maybe he's having fun.
I don't know that he's having anything. All right, that's enough water. That's what I'm gonna adjust the float to, because you go any higher, you get deeper into the metal cancer. I don't see any leaks. Looks like she's solid. She's solid, folks. Ready to go. This thing is top of the line. Look at it, we're missing something here, a cover. Some kind of cover that covers these leads. Like, it's a metal cover, but this is like a metal box. So, it's like a cover within a cover. It's unnecessary.
It's the poop one.
What do you mean, poop one? No, where the poop go? Vacuum?
Yeah, that one touched poop.
That's really old poop. When does poop stop being poop? All right. We don't need this for vacuuming the water. So we'll never need that again. If we don't need it now, we'll never need it again. Best life. We could save time by just doing that. All right, this thing's brand new. I bought this cooler for like 50 bucks off Craigslist like 14 years ago. I'm trying to get my money, I'm trying to get my value out of it here. So far I've sunk a switch, a power switch into it, that dial that's on the front. I had to spend my own money on that. All right, let me go grab a pad. 24 by 30. All right. That looks good. Hulk Hogan, on his muscle shirts that he would rip open, he used to have a tear already started on his t-shirts and muscle shirts.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind if you guys watch me struggle to rip this open. So, tuck the sides. If you got a little more than you're supposed to, you could just tuck it in now. Just tuck it and hide it. Perfect. Now you notice this is doubled over here. If you stand in front of part of that part of the fan, should be the left side while you're facing it. It'll be slightly cooler there. Panels are done, so let's just set them there. Let's set the float and hook up the water. That's all garbage. I want to change this. Oh, look at it. It was clogged up with stuff. See it? Need the nut, but what we can do is crush the ferrule inside. We'll just cut the tube on this cutting board that we have right here. How handy is that cutting board? Oops, I just cut myself. It's all right, it's all right. It'll go away. Why is it all so twisty? I'm gonna stick this in through here, like that. And it'll start to fill our pan. Wow, I hooked it up. That was all part of the plan. Just to fill the pan. What we do with this is
Service loop.
Service loop over here.
You have your ties on you?
Yes, I do. Slips up to here.
It's gonna take a minute.
It's gonna take a little while. All right, let's go ahead and just, I don't necessarily have cooler oil, but I got 3-in-1. It's like 100 out. This is gonna help a lot. There it goes. Spray a little on the outside just to get her going. Close that up. Belt tension's okay. Okay, I see what the problem is. The bottom of these panels have, see the metal has like sagged here? There we go. What's this hang on here? It's one of our zip ties. Problem with my zip ties is you have to make the noise. You have to go zip as you tighten them up. In order to adjust this water level, it's right where we want it. You just want the water to be above, I like it to be just above this base here. So look at, the water is almost done. See down here, it was flowing a lot more.
Yeah.
But it's almost done, but still dribbling. See that? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up this rod. We're just gonna bend it down just a little bit. Now it is off. And then if the water falls, it'll come back on. We need to get a board cut because look, this bug's gonna get inside.
What is that?
I don't know, it's a hairy little bug. We have it magnified to like 1,000,000. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I didn't think they breathed. I thought it just went through their skin. All right. Get ready to jump on your head. All right, now we need to work on this. So we'll take this panel out. Oh yeah, see, it used to have mounting holes here and here, but they're gone. So I'm gonna cut a piece of wire like this long. I'm gonna stick it through the mounting screw. See, this duct tape looks horrible. It looks bad. I'm gonna stick this through the mounting screw. We're gonna fold it back over here like this, and then we're just gonna fold it back to hold the grill on so it looks nice. We're gonna do the same thing here. We can go a little shorter this time so it looks even more custom. And we're just gonna bring this tail up like this. It's through the mounting hole, and then we're just gonna fold it back like this.
Looks good.
That does look good. The two bottom screw holes are still holding, so we'll go ahead and use those.
Where's the center?
The centerpiece?
Yeah.
Grill.
Is that bug still there?
The what?
Is the bug there?
He's exactly there. He's breathing even harder thinking about you.
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh? I'm gonna kill this bug. I'm gonna kill this heavy breathing bug.
It's like that little kid who used to stand behind Helga on Hey Arnold.
Just breathe? Mm-hmm. Okay, look, we got this fixed. Oh man, we're missing a blade in the middle here. All right, well, we're okay. As long as we can make the adjustments through here, we're good.
Yeah, that's great.
It looks like this goes in here like this. Oh, a bug got my nose. It wasn't him. Now I wonder if this was supposed to go in first. So what we're gonna have to do is put it in like this. And then this side, the mounting hole is broken. You're gonna need an extra long piece of wire. And we're gonna put a hook in it like this. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna flare out this end a little bit like that. We want it to look exactly like that. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick it in through these blades like this. And then we're gonna be able to grab the grill. Now we're just gonna twist this like this. There's a drill in my bag, but hang on. I got the original drill right here. Pull the grill up into place. And we'll give it a twist around this screw. Tighten the screw. And we cut our excess wire because it doesn't look good. And then your points here, you want to fold them in towards your work so that you don't get cut. Now there's a good chance this outlet doesn't work.
Oh my God. Oh, well, we have an extension cord.
Okay. Let's turn the pump on.
It doesn't work.
Okay, I hear the pump. Okay, our pump is working. Panel here. Oh, look at the water running down the panels.
Wow.
Why does this one look a little wackadoodle? Look at that.
Let's travel.
It's fixed. Let's go inside and see if it blows.
Let's go sit in front of it. I'm gonna let the first blow pass.
Okay, let's go high cool straight away. Oop,
Oh,
you hear that?
yeah.
That was the inverter.
Solar system didn't like that.
It's probably this long ass extension cord for the startup current. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's adjustable and everything. Oops. Blades.
You did it. Thanks, Spain.
Oh, that feels pretty good actually. And it's only going to get better as the pads get wetter.
Kind of like that one commercial.
I know. Oh yeah. Like, wait.
Yeah.
We've since moved the mouse trapper over here next to the fireplace because I found a bunch of free raisins over here. All right, so our cooler has been running for about an hour now, and the air coming out of there is 63 degrees and 67% humidity. Now we need to cut a board for here. Look at this cool oscillating effect. So we got to get this board in here because the house is getting covered with flies. Also, we need the air to travel through the house, not just out of the cooler, making a U-turn and going out the window. See, we're getting a lot of flies. Look at him kicking his legs at you.
I got it. There it is. Over 100.
Yeah, it's over 100, and we know this is accurate because it was very expensive.
My dad got me that.
Hang on. Those little wires are doubling as shirt holders. All right, 22 3/4. Like, you're not supposed to have any intentional kind of like nudity on YouTube, but if the wind blows up your shirt,
Yeah.
nothing I can do about that. Look at this equipment that's knocked over. I'm gonna have to pick all this up because I don't want it getting wet. Look at you. She does really well in the heat. Get yourself a redhead if you're gonna be in the heat. What is this even? Pressure washer. How old school of a pressure washer is this, guys? How funny. God, that pressure washer's heavy.
Look, there's extension cords everywhere.
This is a beefy extension. Look at,
Yeah.
here's a beefy extension cord. And it's already had the pesky ground removed. So, actually this is a heavy extension, look. And I think it's complete. Because here's the other end of it, right here.
Yeah. I wonder why it's just out here in the dirt.
Well, it's gonna go inside and power the cooler. Because the startup current on the cooler is just a little bit too much for that cord. Oh, that tore some guts there. Look at that. That's a Craftsman. That's a cool old Craftsman. It's a 3/4 horse Craftsman table saw. I'll bet you it works. I'm stuck on the cord. Spend my whole life moving things and stuffing on the cord. No ground necessary here. The neutral is the ground, guys. Now all the electricians are gonna yell at me. Okay, we got a nice extension cord. I'll pop this right here for now. And let's cut our board.
Oh, there it is. First you wake the snakes up.
Yeah.
And then
lift it up. Oh, look it. I brought this, we went and bought this piece of plywood and laying in the dirt right there.
is a perfectly fine piece of plywood.
That would have been fine for this purpose.
Could even use this little panel.
No, that's part of the building.
I'm just kidding.
Do you have our measurements?
It's in your cargo pocket.
This one? It's a note from my wife. It says, let's do it, but I need the measurements. All right, so. Needed a paperweight? Just like that.
You're so positive.
22 3/4. This marker last time had completely dried out. Now it's working fine.
Maybe you spit on it. I don't know.
I did spit on it. Really could use a straight edge. There is a straight edge here. It just seems inconvenient.
What about that piece of backer board?
So this measuring tape, guys, been laying on the grader since I bought the place, and it's probably been there for years. It's a little bit rusty, but it still works. And look at this. When's the last time you've seen a Stanley measuring tape made in USA? And it still works, and it's been laying out in the rain and everything else. This place kind of is like the spirit of America. It's built like an old ghost town. The plan here, guys, is, you know, this is a temporary fix, obviously, the coolers and stuff. The plan here is to do temporary stuff so that like we can survive and then start undoing the temporary stuff and doing more permanent stuff. And like when we build a set of doors, we're gonna have to build the doors so that I don't have to mess with them again. Because
Right.
I can tell what happened to this guy is he built everything real quick and he probably spent the rest of his life like, oh, this door blew off, let me wire that. Oh,
Yeah.
while he's wiring this one, another one's blowing off. I'm gonna have to let everything blow down
Yeah.
while I work on the essentials, and then we'll go back and permanently.
Yeah. Need to get just our basic needs met.
You know, and then like when it comes to this place, I think overbuilt
Yeah.
is the idea because it's windy all the time.
Yeah.
And even if you think nails and boards out here, nails and boards are probably not it. It's probably screws or bolts with nylocks on them. Because if you think the wind is just moving stuff just a little bit, but it works it. And it works it like hours and hours each
Yeah,
day. Okay, let's not saw through our sawhorse. Check to make sure the sawhorse is out of the way. You don't want to saw through your sawhorse. That's a misnomer. And then look, we can close the window over it
Cool.
to retain it. There it is.
Nice.
Ah, that's great.
That's exciting.
We'll clip it to this thing, ironically. And we'll just kind of see what the temperature ends up being over time. All right, guys, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Still like 96 degrees outside, but we've had the cooler going for a couple hours now. And look at it. That's not bad at all. 79 degrees, 50% humidity. So it's working great, and it's only using a couple 100 watts of power. In fact, let's go check our inverter and see how much wattage we're drawing right now. So we got 2 box fans and 2 coolers on right now. Plus the refrigerator. There you go. Pulling a kilowatt. It's interesting though, because the batteries are not charged, even though it's been a full day of sun. I wonder if this is an unsustainable load in the long run. Okay, I just put both coolers on low. Let's see what our usage is now. Okay, that's reduced it by 25% or so. Maybe the fridge just clicked on. That's why we're seeing this jump around. Let me see what happens if I turn these box fans off. So we're using what, 800 watts? Let's turn these off. These are both on high. Fan in here is on. Let's turn that off. Okay. So just turning off, actually those box fans were using quite a bit of power. I mean, that's a huge reduction. Just reduced the power consumption by 40% by turning off the box fans and turning the coolers on. Maybe those box fans are horribly inefficient. Let me try turning these back up. Okay, so we got the box fans are off. And now we've got both coolers on high again. Okay, both box fans are off and the coolers are on high. Okay, so that's not the answer. Because now we're back into the low 900s. I'm gonna turn these on low. The heat of the day is wearing down a little bit. So we'll just run those at peak. And then as it cools down, we'll turn them to low. And then I'll turn this one off at night and I'll run the bedroom on low. Okay, so now all we got is the bedroom on low. 360 watts. So at night we'll run just the bedroom on low. And that'll be pretty conservative. Last night before I went to bed, I checked this trap and I had a mouse. And I threw him outside and I reset the trap. And it looks like we've got another mouse. What are you doing in there?
So, just a little brown house mouse. I'll leave a link for this trap. This is the best trap. This thing works every single time. It's really pretty out. Kylie, anytime I said it's pretty out, Kylie thinks I'm talking about her. Confidence is getting too high. We're gonna have to knock her down a peg. Sun hasn't come up yet. Oh, here's why our internet's running slow.
Because I'm in flip-flops. You're dragging me through the desert.
Oh.
God.
That's a bad one.
It's a really bad one. I want to go in the house.
Okay, here.
Goodbye.
Now we got some jumping cactus in her foot because she's wearing flip-flops in the desert. This is not a very sexy walk you're doing here. Do you want me to carry you? You're all set, mate. Feeling better?
Yeah, that's great.
That blood will patch that
I want
hole.
to hear it. Better shoes. Blah, blah, blah.
Got a real sexy gimp going now. Alright, you guys, we'll release the mouse. Hopefully he just lives outside. If they keep coming back, we're going to have to come up with another plan.
That's John Deere country out there.
Oh my gosh.
We got to fire up the John Deere and go unload the trailer. We got to check its Earl first. Let's go check its
Do it
Earl.
already.
All right, we'll grab the Earl stick out of here. It looks like it's got too much Earl. So that's good. More the barrier. I think we should just add 2 more quarts just to be on the safe side. It's a well lubricated machine. Yep, it's got too much in there, but that's all right. We'll change it later. Some of the oil will go to the top of the engine, so then it'll read right.
I'm gonna get there before he does.
Before I lift up stuff off the trailer, I gotta unstrap it. Forgot the strap on. Honey, if you need a little shade, you can just stand under that thing.
No. Maybe like.
Don't worry,
here.
if it's off, it can't come down. All the tractor guys say that.
Here's a shade spot. How do I loosen it?
So you got it. Open it all the way. There you go. Now you go.
It's too hard.
They're a little bit crusty.
What are you gonna lift the table with?
That?
Just raw?
Huh?
Just raw?
No, I'm gonna put a strap through it.
Okay. Do you want to dump the cactus out first?
Oh, that's probably a good idea. I'll go dump it in our cactus pile.
No! Tall.
I know we joke about squishing the wife, but it's illegal even out here.
Bless you.
You over there blessing yourself?
Well, someone's got to do it.
I want to get as many twists in this rope as I can.
Well, I think you just
Twisting the rope, I think, makes it stronger. That's why rope is braided.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That was pretty good. No, we're not gonna try that again. I'm gonna have to tie it.
Do you have the AC pumping in there?
What?
Do you have the AC pumping in there?
AC's going pretty good.
It's nice.
God, it's easier than lifting it out of there by hand, huh?
Yeah.
It just makes it so much easier.
The table's surprisingly heavy.
It's not that surprising. I got giant butcher block screwed to the top of it. Is that the sound of all the little rat crunches?
Yeah, all the rat bones.
I'll find a place to get my fingers under it. Well, come on.
Oh my God.
You want to be hot? You don't want to be hot, do you?
This is my first tractor ride. I know it's not for some people. My husband made weird promises.
Not giving anybody tractor rides except for you, babe.
This is good. Hey, my knees are here.
You're
My
not
knees
hurting nothing.
exist. Not sure we can do that. Do that.
We should have went one size up on the tractor. I like this tractor stuff. What I like about the tractor is it doesn't really have suspension, so you just get bounced around a lot.
You know what? If anyone was pining for a tractor ride, it's comfortable. I don't know that you really want it.
It's kind of a hard ride.
Oh my God. I want to stay in the air conditioning. Hold on.
Just don't move this stick around.
Probably gonna say something to me to try to draw me out there away from comfort.
All right, I'm gonna hop on your lap.
Oh no.
You get on out of there. Heavier than I like. And awkwarder.
It's like an extra side table.
Kind of what I was thinking. I got a bunch of cactus because this bucket has got cactus in it. It's a good thing I'm not wearing gloves at all.
There's gloves right there if you want.
My wife didn't pack me any gloves.
Oh my God.
Wife's over there filming a flower or a bug or something. And everybody knows what you really want to see is repetitive footage of a tractor moving stuff at 3 miles an hour. That's That's what everybody wants and needs, really. Let's swing this around so that if I ever decide to hook up to it with the 3-point, I can just back up to it. Yeah, I didn't even mean to set out to buy an air-conditioned tractor, but holy cow, was that a perk.
Did you see me standing here?
Yeah,
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I saw you. No, I was keeping track of where you were. Not gonna run you over. Who the hell else would come out with me out here in the middle of the desert if I accidentally whacked you? This is called the double bucket.
I don't like that.
This was this was illegal up until a few years ago. See, the wife is cooking. Meanwhile, I'm in the air conditioning. I'm in the air conditioning and it smells like peppermint in here because I put some peppermint oil to stop mice from hanging out in here.
Looks like he's saying a prayer in there. You got it.
My wife used to not let me double bucket. She's becoming more open-minded. You guys, by the water dish here, here's a red snake. And then the tail coming out is another color. I wonder if it's one snake eating another snake. Or is this common where one end is kind of red and patterned?
Or they could be friends.
I don't think there's a lot of friends going on out here. What's your feeling? You think it's one snake?
It's moving.
Yeah. It is one snake. It blends right there. It's blending from red to whatever color you want to call that sand.
Do you think it's poisonous?
It does not have a rattle. It does not have a rattle, so it's probably not. I'm not interested. They still has teeth, and I don't want to get bit. Oh, there's his head. There's his head. What kind of snake is that, guys?
What are you?
What kind of snake is that? He looks like not a bitey type, but I don't know. They still have teeth, and he will bite you, but
I'm sure he'll bite you.
I don't know what he is. What does he want? What do you want? Yeah, this is the first snake we've seen out here since that baby rattlesnake in the laundry room. But so tell us what kind this is, and is he good for getting rid of rats? Because we caught 4 mice in the house over the last couple days. Okay, you guys, we just came across our wash, and it must have rained last night. We saw none at the ranch, but must have come down the wash. So I hope this truck will go through here. So I've set it for off-road with a locking rear axle, but it is a diesel and heavy in the nose. Let's hope it can do it.
There's some tracks through it already.
I see that. The only thing I worry about is, look, it's made a hill here. See the hill?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to follow those tracks. It's probably a local and knows better. Pulling a trailer, but yeah, we're just smashing through the sand. Started to sink pretty good because that diesel in the front is real heavy. Well, we got through it.
Okay.
This is my first experience with water in the wash, and it wasn't much water. Just want to see what kind of problem it is. Part of me wonders if I should have went with the gasser. Maybe it wouldn't have sank so deep, you know? That heavy diesel in the front's another, several hundred pounds, probably 600-700 pounds heavier. But it is what it is. It did go through. It's heavy. Where are you going? I just came across this moth at the fuel station. Look at the size of them. Look at them. Oh. There's a cow here too. That's a big moth. That thing would eat your shirt in a day.